Greetings and congratulations. You have found sobriety, wealth, success. Today I'm going to talk about the 2 steps required to quit porn for good, so you'll never go back. I know about this personally. I struggled with pornography for over 12 years. Today is day 407 of sobriety for me. My name is Dennis, and I am here for you. The first step is to realize that you are living in a cause. Your pornography addiction is a cause. Every cause has an effect. The law of cause and effect states that for every effect, there is a cause. What you want to ask yourself is, why are you using pornography? What is the cause of the effect that you are living in? Until we know the cause that creates the effect, we will continue to perpetuate a similar set of circumstances to satisfy a familiar feeling. This is the way human beings are. It's predictable. Human beings are predictable in this sense. So you want to ask yourself, why are you using porn? And you're going to have to get to the real deep issue of it. This may go back to your childhood or even further. This is why all of the no-fap guys and all of you semen retention guys have so much trouble with relapsing, because there's no commitment to what you're doing. I mean, you're making vague promises to yourself with no commitment that will not get you a result. What you require is a commitment to discovering the cause that creates the effect that you're living in. For me, the cause that created my effect is that I grew up with an angry, abusive mother. She had a lot of suppressed anger, which she took out on me. It really was a reflection of how she felt about herself, the way she treated me. But this crushed my self-esteem, and she made certain that I didn't have any self-esteem at all growing up. So along with, when I was a small child, it was physical abuse, and then as I got older, it became verbal abuse. So I grew up thinking that this is what love is, and I had no self-esteem. Like attracts like. So you got to remember that. Like attracts like. So for me, since I had no self-esteem, I attracted women with no self-esteem. And since I thought that love was abusive, I attracted women who would abuse me. In college, my girlfriend that I attracted, although she was very beautiful, she had very low self-esteem. She had a lot of suppressed anger, just like my mother. So I attracted someone with low self-esteem, just like myself. I attracted a partner who was similar to my mother in that she was very angry. She had a lot of suppressed anger over certain issues. And she was abusive. Verbally at first, and then in other ways. And then she became manipulative. I picked up sex addiction from her. After having sex with her many, many times, we exchanged energy, and I had picked up her sex addiction. This is the cause that created the effect that I was living in. So until I realized this cause and have taken action to let go of it, I perpetuated the same set of circumstances over and over again. For over 12 years I did this. And it took me a long time to really get to the root of the issue, to ask myself those hard questions and commit to changing. The second step to releasing this addiction is letting go. Letting go is a skill. It's developed like any other skill that you might develop. Whether you want to learn to play a musical instrument, whether you want to learn to build things, if you want to learn to be an artist, to paint or draw, it's a skill. And when you first try it, you probably won't be very good at it. But over time, with repetition and experience, you will get a better result. The letting go technique is really very simple, and there's an excellent book by the great David Hawkins called Letting Go that I recommend all of you read, especially you no-fap guys and you semen retention guys. If you really want to quit porn, read Letting Go. The chapter 2 is the mechanism of letting go. It begins with a longer breath cycle. So you're going to breathe in through your nose. And it helps if you say release. So when you breathe in, you take a longer breath, You hold it low in your abdomen for a few seconds, and then you release and say release. And think about what you're releasing at that time. This practiced over weeks, months, and eventually years will yield you a fantastic result. You will actually feel lighter. You'll feel like a burden was lifted off of your shoulders after letting go. Those are the 2 steps to releasing your porn addiction. Have you ever considered how good it would feel to be free of this addiction for good? Are you committed to changing the quality of your life? If so, I want you to email me. My email address is in the description box below this video. Like, subscribe, share. Dennis out.